Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. And what is this video about? Well, just thought I would have a bit of a freestyle kind of sound design session with Operator making some drum sounds. You know, just gonna take it easy, just try things, go over common techniques, maybe experiment along the way. I don't know. Just see what happens. But first things first, I need to open one of these. Okay, so I'm going to start with like a kick drum, I think. I've just plonked Operator into a drum rack. And why am I using Operator? Well, because I want to FM the sounds. I want to use, you know, like the distortion, the kind of distorted wave from one oscillator to give me some attack, a transient, and then I want to use you know, the body of another oscillator to give me my sort of drum release sound, I guess. So what do we want to do for a kick drum? What do we want to think about? We want to think about how do drums happen in time in real life. So if you look at this envelope here, if you imagine that envelope is actually what the pitch is doing, that's kind of how drums happen. They drop in pitch really, really, really fast, like pew, pew, like super, super fast. So let's just try that. We got a nice sine wave here. Why don't I jump to the pitch envelope, turn that on, and let's just set the destination to only oscillator A, which is a little quiet right now. Let's turn it up. Ooh. Okay. Let's apply some pitch envelope. So right now it's just going do, do. Now, if we increase that peak, we get a really savage kind of laser sound. If we back off the decay, we get a click, which is very nice. Let's jump back to the oscillator a second and set it to fixed, I think, so that we can get it nice and low down. Oh, okay. And let's back off the release and the decay on the amp a little bit. Sorry, but my mic is picking up me hitting the push. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll draw in a clip. Let's just draw in like a 4/4 clip like that. That way you don't have to hear me hit. Okay, so it sort of still sounds a bit like a bass. Okay. Okay, it's sounding okay to start with, but it's still a little kind of got a little bit of tone to it. Because as the envelope is coming to the end, it's kind of just returning to the initial pitch of the oscillator. So what can we do about that? Maybe we can FM the final tone using another oscillator that's... I suspect this video is probably going to be a lot of me tweaking and not much talking. Actually, this could maybe potentially be the most boring video ever. Let's hope not. Oh. Okay, so that's nearly a kick drum. Nearly. Let's bring in another oscillator. Let's have a look at the operators in a minute. So right now they're all running one into the other. But I'm not entirely sure I want that. Maybe I want what's green and yellow. So green going into yellow, and then turquoise and orange going in series or parallel. So not what I was expecting. Okay, let's stick with that one. Ah, there we go. So we can get some clicks in here. Let's turn fixed on. Lovely. Let's go back to this pitch envelope again. So, I mean, it's a very woody sounding drum. Sounds alright though. It's not bad. Let's maybe take it out of the 4/4 and go for... Okay, a bit more groovy. Oh, yeah. That's cool. So I'm not getting a huge amount of release. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's pretty kick drummy, I think, isn't it? Let's celebrate with some beer. All right. Let's try some hi-hats. Okay, let's just draw in some... Okay, this is probably going to get a little bit annoying, so I'll try and work quickly. First thing we want to do is obviously we want noise. Oh, that's a lot of noise. There we go. Let's bring in... actually, let's try the noise... So now we can kind of tune it a little bit. We've got the noise modulating the sine wave. Let's try some more pitch envelope. All right, maybe we could do something with velocity. Let's try something with... let's try some velocity here, see what we can come up with. Maybe we can use the velocity to, I don't know, modulate, I don't know. So that's just volume. What about something like... it's a little bit aggressive. I'm going to high pass filter that. Did I put my limiter on? Oh, I didn't. Sorry. Every time I forget. Okay. All right. It's sounding all right, I think. For some, you know, surgical electro. Let's go for some snares now. Snares are a little bit tough. What do we want for a snare? Well, we kind of want a doo, but we want some psh as well. So let's just draw in a snare here and here. What's that? Oh, that's the playhead. It's in a strange place. Right. Let's solo this. All right. Let's do the same thing again here. It kind of... All right, let's... All right, let's have some release, please. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's fun. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's bring in the noise. Bring the noise. So... okay, it's a little bit doo. Not bad. Suddenly not so good. Interesting. I personally like my electro snares to be quite short. Yeah. Let's hear it with the others. It's pretty cute and electronic, isn't it? It's not very snarey though. I think it could be a little bit more. I mean, it's not very punchy, but it's got a bit of body. Sort of crunchy, munch. The snare is munching itself. That's cool. Let's try that white noise again. I'm not sure. Sort of clappy. It's kind of a clappy, snarey sort of sound, isn't it? Okay, let's do some ultra electro kind of drum machine tom-toms, which are kind of easy to do. They just go doo-doo. Right. Let's draw one in there. Turn the sustain down. Nice high release. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just draw some more in for a laugh. Alright. Now I definitely want to ring mod these, well, frequency mod these two together. So I'm going to now copy this envelope from oscillator A. Yeah. Oh, it's well good, isn't it? It's for something so synthesized, it sounds quite organic, doesn't it? That kick is meaty. I like it. Now I'm going to chuck on a bit of delay here. Just to... Oh! And now I'm going to badly compress them into hell. And you know what? A little bit of saturation, I think. Warm it up a little bit. Let's play around with the wave shaper, which is... oh, there we go. Actually, change my mind. Don't like the saturator. Let's copy that one. yeah, sounds all right. Didn't take that long, really. We've made our own drum sounds. Only we have those sounds now. Well, I do, but I'll share them with you. Try that. If you get bored, if you haven't got any drum sounds that are inspiring you and you've got a bit of time to kill, make your own drum sounds. And then you could sample them and use them just as samples, or resample them like this. Oh, we'll take that delay off though, I think. There you go. Oh, they look pretty good, don't they? I mean, it's one of those bass drums that's kind of a bass line as well, which isn't a bad thing. Let's have a look at it. We've got a lovely click there. Look at that click coming through. Oh, it's good. It's good, isn't it? Electro. Oh. Anyway, I'm getting lost. Right. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm now going to go and put this on Patreon. If you'd like to subscribe on Patreon, I'd be very grateful. For $5 a month, you get a load of downloads. I think I'm doing roughly 3 or 4 videos a month, and not just in Ableton, but in Reason and hopefully some other things, MaxMSP, blah, blah, blah. And it all goes towards me eating food. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.